My wife says hello. Hey everyone, Alpine Loop. Thank you, Fredo. Straight to the point outdoors. Thank you so much, Leonardo. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it, y'all. I'm inside today, so the birds may go off, and little man may make some noise, but we had some rain, so it's like really humid and just no wind, so I know the mosquitoes are gonna be bad outside. Vicky, thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Jose Castro, appreciate it. Slab Buster, what's going on, buddy? Y'all getting any rain over that way, Slab? It's been raining over here again. Leonardo, I'm way farther away from that than I would like to be.
What?
Turning 21.
You're closer than me.
But I'm closer to 31 than 21. Yeah, I've kind of sticking to the going live every other week. Just so happened that this one fell on my birthday. I just, the things are kind of the same from week to week. So every 2 weeks there's a little more to talk about, a little more change, and I don't want to get too, repetitive on here as far as the live stuff goes. So Slapbuster, been raining since Saturday here, went yesterday. I swear it rained on me 7 times, floods too, just sit right through it. Oh man. I think we had a little cool front come through today. I don't know if it's gonna really cool off, but Jose, yeah, it's crazy humid. It is. Thank you so much, Melcow. Hugo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. That's much appreciated, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Sophia, what's going on? Thank you so much. Uncle Bill, there he is. Doing pretty good. How about you, Bill? Trey, happy birthday. Thank you, Trey. Hope you're doing well. Spies as well, buddy. Y'all be sure to check out Uncle Bill's Crappie Attitude. I saw he got him some minnows and got on them fish the other day. Caught some big fish. As well as fishing with Fredo also. Y'all be sure to check them out. Awesome, Bill. Glad to hear things are good. Hugo doing good. Aching to go fishing. It's been a couple weeks for me. Oh man, yeah. I was actually off today and tried to go. I did go, but couldn't really go where I wanted to, and I was out for about an hour and a half, and then the sky opened up, so the bottom fell out. So didn't really get to do much at all as far as fishing goes. Frank Serrano, thank you so much. Tallboy Heck, happy birthday, kid. Just caught a 4-pound largemouth for you here at Lake Louisville down the street from my job. Awesome. That's a good bass. I don't know how good of a bass Lake Louisville is, but that's a good one. Slapbuster, it was like the rainforest that would flood 10 minutes and sun come out and repeat. Yep. Does that here a lot too, man. Yeah, it's been a weird summer. I'm getting alerts right now for lightning strikes.
Really?
That was down in Houston though. I have them kind of scattered around. I got like light for the weather bug. I have them like for all kinds of cities all over the place, so I get all alerts all the time. Slabbuster fishing here hasn't been good either. They won't bite anything, and when they do, you don't feel it. Yep. I saw, yeah, the minnows have been making a difference, but excuse me, even those, it was pretty funny. So I went fishing on last Friday, I think. Wasn't it last? Yeah, last Friday.
Yeah.
And I used minnows on some brush piles. And it was funny. A lot of the times on the live scope, you'd see the brush pile, and I would see a fish like come up, and a lot of them would come up and just nose it, but then there was some that would come up, flash, and I'd just see them swimming off, and then I'd know to set the hook. I didn't feel them bite whatsoever. Uncle Bill, thank you so much, EU, appreciate it. Almost missed that one. Glad to hear you're doing better, Vicky. Hugo, kid, I do too since I discovered you. I keep up with the weather in Irving too. Nice. I got weather stations saved all over the place. I have them saved in Death Valley just because I like to see how hot it is over there. It's pretty funny. Tina Ladybug, thanks for being here. Crappie Express, what's going on? Thank you so much, man. Have you been getting any fishing in lately, Brandon? Yeah, it made it real humid out there. That's why I was like, I'm going to go live from inside tonight. Steve Harmas. I know I'm going to say that wrong. Happy birthday, kid. You're not supposed to be sitting here. You're supposed to be doing something for your birthday. Yeah, with the little man, there's not a whole lot to be done right now.
And on a Monday.
And on a Monday, yeah. I got to work tomorrow. Slabbuster. Yep, gonna try minnows. Watch Richard Jean latest video at night. With minnows, man, he caught some nice ones. He had to be 2.5. I saw that come up. I haven't had time to watch it yet, but I'm gonna check it out, Slab. He's always on those fish over there. I really want to get out that way one day. Oh man, Brandon. Yeah, it's been kind of hit or miss. Actually, today I went and checked out a gravel pit that I thought was going to be really good, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're just... I think this place just doesn't have many crappie, but the ones that are there are big, so I'm going to have to maybe remedy that situation and see if I can figure out what's going on. Oh, no worries, Fredo. Brandon, I'll get out there soon. Been tied up doing other things. Oh, yeah, man. I hear you, Crappie Express. Hugo says he enjoyed the last 2 Richard Jean videos. They're sweet. Yeah, I'm going to have to check them out. Earl, television pilot. There he is. What's going on, man? Did you get any fishing in it this weekend, buddy? Joshua Hernandez. Crappie activity was slow this week. Yeah. I think what's going on too is it hasn't gotten hot enough and stayed hot long enough to really push these fish to where they're usually at. So I think the fish are a little shallower and not quite as deep as they should be this time of year. So I think that's kind of throwing things off as well. EU, past 4 nights in a row under 30. Lake Ray Hubbard, night fishing with green lights, minnows, crappie on fire. Nice, man. There you go. There you go. Need to get back out that way. I got a television pot. All the big fish are hiding. Oh, yeah, man. Lots of little fish going around. Lots of little fish. I think on Friday, I think I caught 30, maybe even more than that, 30 crappie. And then I think I cleaned 9 or 10. And a lot of little fish, but I really wasn't fishing where I usually do, so I think that kind of played into it. But Tina Ladybug, what's good? I'm good, Uncle Bill. So much rain today. Yeah, me too, Tina. That rain really messed it up. Mark Williams, what's going on, man? Hope you're getting settled in over that way. Getting some fishing in. You go Slab, yes sir. Debating on doing a night trip for my next outing. Definitely beats that direct sun. Yes. I would love to do some night fishing stuff, but just timing and schedules, it's going to be hard for me, but I would love to.
What are you doing?
Tallboy Heck, tell me why Saturday I bought minnows thinking that I'd be better off, but ended up backwards for me. They'd only bite jigs. It's like that sometimes, Tallboy, man. Sometimes I like to say I'd like to have minnows and not need them than to, need minnows and not have them. So that's definitely a good problem when you buy minnows and don't end up needing them. That means you just, got it right. So Gerard Reed, what's up, kid? I got this notification. Awesome. Glad to hear it. It notified you. Oh, man, Earl. Game Glutton, what's going on? Still moving, says Mark. No fishing yet. Been over a month. Oh, man, you got to get back out there soon. Hopefully you get everything settled back in and get out there. Slapbuster, Hugo, I've been a few times. Haven't done very good. No, thank you, Vicky. Yeah, y'all be sure to hit that thumbs up if y'all enjoy. Let YouTube know you're enjoying this. Oh yeah, Earl. I know you'll be on them when you do get out, buddy. Yeah, there is, Slab. There's a trick to that night thing. I've only done it a handful of times, like 2 or 3 times. I've caught more sand bass than anything, but Uncle Bill finding bigger fish on stick-up stumps and laydowns, only small fish on brush piles. Yeah, Uncle Bill, that's textbook right there. Those brush piles are usually where the smaller fish are, and those bigger fish are going to be on that timber. Those isolated stumps like that are going to have bigger fish for the most part. Bridges, brush piles, things like that are going to have smaller fish. It's all good, Fredo. Hugo, I usually end up with 5 to 10 big ones. The only thing with lights and night fishing, your catches, you will have everything instead of just crappie. Lots of sandies and ditch pickles. Yep. Lots of those, Hugo. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Mike. Slapbuster, yes, I loaded the boat with stripes. Only problem wasn't stripe fishing. Yeah, those things are fun. I actually have a white bass video coming out this week sometime. Got into them schooling real heavy. It was real fun. Vicky, all you need is a light at night and real mayflies on a hook to catch them. Yep, that's all you need, Vicky. That's all you need. Those weird looking bugs we've been seeing, or we've seen.
The little hook.
The little weird, yeah. I think those are mayflies. I'm pretty sure. They're weird looking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Slab. Fun on a 6-foot crappie pole.
Oh no, those are not. Oh yes, those are it.
Are they?
Oh, they're so ugly.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh.
I think Barfly wanted to give you a thumbs down for your birthday.
I know, I saw that.
I don't care.
Butterfly.
Those thumbs up and thumbs down. I mean, they really don't bother me, but I know YouTube likes to see them. So
Engagement.
yeah.
Whether it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
Yeah. Earl.
Huh?
It's all good, Earl. I ain't gonna lose no sleep over it. I can promise you that. Roger, what's going on, man? Man, what are you doing out in North Carolina, buddy? I saw you got on some. They look like Sandy's over there. I think they call them something different over there. Man, they will. They will, Slab. They will destroy some jigs. A1 Fishing Family, what's going on? David Dura, what's up? Oh, thank you so much, man. I was wanting to say, too, while I got everyone on here. So, Camo Joe, man, he's tying some really, really good looking jigs. Sent me some jigs. I mean, look at these jigs. I hope the camera does these justice. Look at that. I mean, just really good looking jigs. I don't know how to get this to focus very good on here, but
Yeah, kind of put like something behind. Like put your hand closer to the camera.
But yeah, he sent a lot of jigs, so huge shout out to him. Thanks a bunch, Camo Joe. Y'all be sure to if y'all are looking for hand ties, be sure to check him out. I link him in the description of the videos, and be sure to check him out if you need some. I mean, you can see he makes some great jigs, and he'll definitely get you taken care of. So, you know, I'm all about supporting those who support me, and you know, he makes some great jigs and sends me them, and so, you know, I definitely recommend them. They're great jigs. Mike, oh yeah. Thumbs down means you're hitting the big times. Nothing better than a hotel room and watching your live video. Oh, nice, man. You get any fish? How long are you over there for, buddy? I don't know why I get on here and start talking and start coughing.
You know what people are gonna say.
Yeah. I came to help my son drive his car. I'll return tomorrow. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, man. I didn't even think of that. Uncle Bill, I take that blue one. Yeah, these I know are gonna be good. I mean, these are just, especially like the smaller profile right now. Like he nailed it with these. These are gonna be money. I know they are. Hugo.
I know.
Yeah, Hugo. Yeah, he uses. He actually sent me some with both. The sickle. This ain't even on the camera. There you go. Sickle hook, and then just a normal J hook. So he seems like he can make pretty much anything. He sent me these right here are real cool. These I know are gonna be real. I'm gonna have to do a video on these. These alone. So speaking of the mayfly, he made some mayfly imitations. Look at that. I mean that's good.
It is one, yeah.
So I'm gonna have to do a video on those separate. I think those are really cool. I think I'm way too. Roger, while here, I went to fish with some other YouTubers from the area. Nice, man. There you go. Slab. Bill has been on those slabs lately. Television pilot. I caught a lot on 2 of the Camo Joe jigs. My last time out in the rain, only 11 keepers, but they definitely do the job. Yep, they sure do, buddy. That's right. I forgot you had won some. Gerard, nice. That bird chirping in the background got me looking around my house for a bird. If you want a bird, I know where to get one or 2. A1 fishing. I never fished with hand ties. I have to try them. Oh yeah, man. They're really good. I like them right now especially, and then in the winter. Those are my 2 favorite times to use them. They just have so much more action than a plastic does, in my opinion. Roger, surprising crappie doesn't have a limit around here. You can take them any size. That's why they don't have slabs around here. Yep. Yeah, it's funny how different places have different regulations. It really is crazy how that is. But I hear they got good crappie fishing over there. Slab Buster. Uncle Bill, looks like. Yeah, slab. Those minnows, man. Those minnows are the deal. But white bass have to be 14 inches to keep, and you can only have 10. Huh. That's interesting. That'd be hard to do over here, even. Mike Hallmark, I gotta go chop trees. See y'all later. Y'all all stay healthy. Thanks so much, Mike, for dropping in and stay safe. Appreciate it.
Oh, you see that?
Huh?
Did you see what Hugo put?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll wait and see.
Oh, sorry. I'm working my way down. Andy Chase. Hey, kid. Got to fish Cedar Creek for my first time this past weekend. Ran into a bunch of sandies. Nice. Yeah, I love Cedar Creek. That was the first place I ever went crappie fishing on a boat. Cedar Creek. Was catching decent fish up till 2 weeks. They slammed the door in my face. Hugo, he's doing great. Sylvia, did I tell you it's a boy? Oh, nice.
Having a boy.
I'm super nervous but excited as well. That's awesome, man.
That was you.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it.
You were nervous too.
Yep, I was nervous too. Yeah, congrats, y'all. That's awesome. When is he due? I don't remember if you said when he's due. That's awesome. I feel it's like weird. It's like deja vu. It's like I remember what that feeling was like. Nervous and excited and didn't know what to expect and. Hugo, I've been playing lots of rock music. Man, speaking of that, I played a song for him the same way, and he likes it now. It's funny how I really think they can hear and they can remember for sure. Let's see. They grow fast. Yeah, they do, Roger. I keep having birthdays, and it's just like time's flying by for me, and then him as well. Hugo, end of October, early November. I'm hoping for October 31st. There you go.
That'd be nice. Halloween baby.
Yep, there you go. Halloween baby. Oh. Speaking of boys, he's in the back over there burping and stuff, so. Just doing boy things. But yeah, Hugo, I'm super happy for you and your wife, and I know y'all are gonna. It's scary, but it'll all work out. It'll all work out. And you'll be thinking to yourself, why didn't I, have one sooner? And there's gonna be some rough times, but there'll be a lot of good times too. Fredo, he's just he's on one right now. Him
and the birds.
He had some Cheetos. He loves Cheetos for some reason. Cheeto Puffs. So he had a couple of those, and now he's golden. Hugo, definitely want a rock baby. Need a concert buddy. I crank it loud. Make sure he gets used to it. Yep. And I think with the birds as well, I think little man was kind of the same way. He was used to hearing it. Used to hearing the birds go crazy and make a lot of noise. So he was never ever scared of the birds. So there's something to it, man. There's something to it. Uncle Bill, as long as it's just a burp. This is true. This is true. Vicky, I feel old now. You're around my daughter's age. I'm getting uncomfortably close to 30. It's making me really scared. 30 is a big birthday coming up next year. Crappie Express, when my twins were born, I had a video camera in my hand, but I never turned it on. I was in shock and I just stood there with tears rolling down my face and never moved. Yep. I know what you mean. Not so much about the camera, but about the tears, and it's kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's all like kind of all the emotions and the whole journey all coming into one like split second. So it kind of, you get overwhelmed, but it's a good overwhelm for sure. And then little man was kind of, how do I put it? he was trying to scare us a little bit when he was first born and not moving a lot, and he didn't cry, and he was trying to. So I think that was even more emotional. But now that we know his personality, that was just him. He was not happy, and he was like, "What am I doing here?"
Like in shock.
He was in shock, and it just matches his personality now perfectly. It all makes sense.
Dramatic.
Yep, dramatic like his mom.
Like his dad.
Hugo, appreciate y'all's words. Definitely help guide and call me some. Oh yeah, man. And man, I'm always here if you need any advice or anything like that. I'm always here, man. Uncle Bill. Slab. Richard Jean was fishing with a rod and reel older than you, kid, in his last video. You're still young. Thanks, Slab. I feel better. I feel better now. There's fishing rods that are older than me. Okay. Roger, my first son, is getting married soon. I think in a few years I'll have to change my channel name. Pescondo Coin Grandpa Roger. There you go. Yeah, the time sure goes by quick. A1, yeah, you have to keep the kids on the right path, raising them on fishing. Oh yeah. I got stuff that's in the works that I wish I could say something about right now, but I just can't say anything. But I know it's along those lines. I can't wait to get him out there fishing with me. Slab 30 hurt me. 40, I was like, oh well. Yeah, 30 is kind of a big one, I think. At least for me. Camo Joe, what's going on? What's up? Still at work spraying a house with waterproofing. Got to get back to work. Oh, no, man. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have a good day at work and stay safe, man.
What does that mean?
I think it's like a coating or something that I've heard of it before. I'd have to look and see exactly what it is, but 30 years old. I'm feeling really old now. Man, 30 feels old when 29 feels old when it seems like yesterday you were like 19, just in a blink of an eye. Hugo, me and my little girl go to some crazy concerts.
Not you. Oh, like Fredo.
Fredo says that. Yeah, Fredo would go to some concerts now.
We still need to hear those stories.
We still need to hear those stories, buddy. Hugo, I agree, A1. My baby's going to see nothing but fishing YouTubers on TV, along with Animal Planet, nothing cartoony. All the good cartoons done came and went. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You say that, man, but...
He'll have Paw Patrol on.
Man, little man loves Paw Patrol, Blue's Clues.
He likes watching YouTube videos with other kids playing with monster trucks.
Yep. It's gonna be hard because he's gonna he sees Blue's Clues on or something and he just smiles and starts getting happy, and it's funny what he finds interesting. David Dura turned 72 last May. Everyone is young to me. Oh man. 72 is young too, David. Uncle Bill, I'm glad I'm not the oldest on here. Slab. I bet Fredo would have done everything I'm going to do with my boy, with my little girl, had that been the case. Yep. Nothing changes, Fredo. Nothing changes, Hugo. I was the same way. Same mindset, no matter which. Barfly, you should be 50 and feel like you're 19. There you go. Camo Joe says, it's elastomeric paint. It stick like rubber. I'm up on a ladder typing. Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Be careful, man.
So it like waterproof. Okay, so
I'm thinking, though, is that something that's pretty common over there? I know here in California, I didn't think it rained that much to where you have to waterproof houses over there. Man, we need a waterproof houses here.
Probably like
Roger, I'm going to do a live after yours to keep me busy here in the hotel, and you're not going out to the men's club next door. Hope the wife is not watching. Man, you're gonna get in trouble, Roger. Y'all be sure to go check him out after me. He's gonna be live, and I'll jump on there too, buddy.
Who's gonna be live?
Roger.
Today?
Yeah, after mine. Oh, no worries, Roger. Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
Did I just see Barclays on there?
Yeah, David Dura. There's plenty of great new cartoons out. Check out Larva and Oscar's Oasis on YouTube. I bet. You see those two from David? Larva and Oscar's Oasis.
What?
Cartoons. I think Little Man gets bored of the same Blue's Clues episodes and
Now, like, not.
and all that.
And Oscar? What? Oh, I see it.
Hey, Roger. California, that would be illegal there, man. Everything's illegal over there. California's a strange place.
I think he'll like that. It looks like something up his
I think, yeah.
It looks...
Domingo, there he is. What's up, man? John 97. I have in the past, but I don't fish it regularly. It's kind of out of my way, and it's small, and just, I don't know. To be honest, I just don't really like the lake. How it sets up, and just real busy, and then one side of the lake's in a bad area. Hugo, just gonna buy Scooby-Doo. Encourage the Cowardly Dog episodes for my boy. There you go. I've never even heard of that second one. Scooby-Doo.
Courage?
Yeah,
Heard of that?
has he watched that?
No, but that's like... You've never watched Courage together?
I don't think so. I've watched Scooby-Doo, but never...
Cartoon Network, the little dog with the old people.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
That was my...
Fishing with Fredo. She got to see old man slam guys in the pit. Now you just throw your back out. Oh, man. Yeah, I know, like, for my job, I do a lot of stuff with California, and the set of rules they have out there, it's just crazy. It's so different. No screenshots. Talking about shots, I have to go. Thanks, Roger, for being here again, buddy. Slab Buster. I'm 47, feel like 70, arthritis in my shoulder and back. Rough, choppy lake. Oh, man. I'm with you. That last boat, that tracker I had, that that thing would just beat you up. It was so rough to be in. Sylvia knows I love Courage. I don't know why, but I just did. Yeah, I missed that. I didn't get that memo. Hugo, I didn't get that memo.
Cartoon Network. It was...
I didn't watch a lot of Cartoon Network that I can remember.
I think I watched more Cartoon Network.
I think I watched more Nickelodeon, like Rocket Power, stuff like that.
No, I didn't watch that.
Yeah, see, I was more into that scene.
Powerpuff Girls?
No, I didn't watch that. He likes anything with like a lot of colors and movement and all that.
Yeah.
Crop Express, if you had the money to buy any kind of boat, what would you buy and why? That's a good question. It's a good question. I would say, this is going to probably surprise you.
A yacht.
No. He means like fishing boat or like, you know. Man, I would say probably a pontoon boat, but a fully rigged out pontoon boat, big spot lock trolling motor, because, you know, I want Little Man. Sylvia wants a pontoon, can run some trips out of it too pretty easy. Jared Wooten, which pedal drive yak? I have the Native Slayer Propel. I think it's a 13, if I remember right. Earl, I'd buy one of those too, man. I sure would. Those are good boats.
They are.
They are. So I hear. Fredo, I'm right there with Slab in the mornings. I wake up, my fingers locked in place. Barfly, when I was a kid, all we had was Popeye. Yep. I have watched some Popeye. I've watched more Popeye than that other thing for sure. Bass Cat or Ranger for me. Love the Skeeter center console. Yeah, center consoles are good too. I do love center consoles as well. Andy Chase, if you could fish any lake and or ocean, where would you like to fish? If I could fish any lake, oh, that's a tough one. I'm going to narrow it down to Texas because it's just too much to think about like nationwide. But I'd say in Texas, I want to go fish Sam Rayburn or Toledo Bend. That's where I want to go, one of those two. And I guess like for the whole nation, I guess you could say, I mean, obviously probably Grenada.
You know what I would love to go fish? Remember that show? I think it was like on Animal Planet or Discovery, where I think they're in Hawaii and they're like in the middle of the ocean just catching. Is it tuna? No, not tuna. When they're in their little kayak.
Oh yeah, I think it is.
Cool.
I think it's Hawaii. It's
Well,
like a
not
little,
Hawaii, but what are they catching?
like tuna, I think, and some other kind of fish. I'm not sure, but.
That's what I would love to.
Pink Rod Princess, thanks for being here. Slab Ranger boats last forever and they ride good. Not as good as Bass Cat. Man, I like Ranger. What is the other one? Champion. I've been in some Champions before. Those things ride nice. I really like those. Definitely a pontoon boat. Eat, sleep, and fish. There you go, Tina.
Yes.
Wife can, Sylvia can be in the back taking a nap.
Yes.
Me and little man can be up front just wearing fish out.
Build a slide on it.
Yep.
Slide into the water.
Pacific Ocean. Texas got the best fishing. Yeah, Texas has definitely got some good fishing. Television pilot. A kayak fishing trip through Caddo would be amazing. That would be. Caddo's a real pretty lake I want to get to. That's the only natural lake in Texas. It's over by Louisiana.
East. Okay.
Yeah, it's between here and like Shreveport or something, I think. What's up, Caleb? I'm possibly going to Grenada in March. Nice, man.
Ooh,
There you go. Oh, Tell Spies, thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it. Any Chase, I'd like to fish Cape Cod for stripers. Oh, yeah, that's the striper capital over there. I forget that river they go up in. The name of it slipped my mind, but there's a river over there that they go up in pretty good. And you see people out from the bank catching like 40-pound stripers. It's pretty cool. Slab Buster, I'd probably get me a fully loaded 10 rig just because of weight, a lot easier to pull. And they make killer aluminum boats nowadays. Yeah, they do, Slab. The only problem with those aluminum, I mean, I guess it's the same for a pontoon, but they just drift. That's why I got to have a really nice spot lock trolling motor, like 24 volt or something or the other. Crappie Express, I want a Lund or a deep V. Lunds are good too. Any kind of deep V is good as well. I wouldn't, and that's the thing too, I don't really need the boat to go up in the creeks necessarily because that's what I have the kayak for. So I guess, I mean, I could get something a little bigger and something that I really don't want to take up in the creek because I can just drop that kayak in there and go, especially now with live scope. $200 horse, I'd love to chop through those waves, never been in one. Man, I've been in some Lunds, and the Lunds they're the smoothest. I mean, they're the best riding boats that I can remember being in. They're really geared for, I think, crappie and walleye. I mean, they're from up north, I think. But yeah, that kind of those kind of boats are really good. especially for guiding and things like that.
That's right.
Caleb, has the crappie bite been hard for you this summer? Harder than usual? Actually getting them to bite? Man, to be honest, not really. But I switch over to minnows. I know you do too, but I've switched over to minnows like the last month or so. I haven't had any trouble catching them necessarily, but my biggest issue has just been wind, and weather's just been preventing me this year, really. I think, I was talking about it earlier, I think just it hasn't got hot. It's been rainy. We've had cold fronts. So it hasn't really pushed fish to where we were usually used to seeing them at this time of year, I should say. Big Chat, what's going on? You going to put a spot lock trolling motor on the yak? No, I don't plan to. I don't want to have to deal with getting it registered and finding a battery and all that for it. So I'm going to probably hold off. And then, like I said, I got something hopefully in the works that I can get that straightened out soon and be able to bring that up to y'all too. It's going to be really awesome. I really wish it was already taken care of, but just how it happened. Tina Ladybug Cattle is beautiful. Me and my husband go jet ski on the trails. Nice. Yeah, it's the only natural lake in Texas, and I've seen pictures. It's beautiful. There you go. Pontoon, 36 volt, 110 pound thrust. Yep, you want to have all the power you can get for sure, man. Lunds are awesome, man. Skeeter makes some nice aluminum boats, as does Ranger. Yep. I've seen Ranger has some nicer aluminum, kind of like tracker style boats now, which is pretty cool. Fishing with Fredo, I think I'd go either Falcon, Ranger, or Skeeter. Center console. Yep. Can't go wrong with either of those. Oh, thank you so much, man. X Shully, little barfly. Thanks so much, man. 903. Minnows is a must. Yep, lots of small fish this summer. I think that's just, Caleb, just from the, we've had flooded lake. I mean, at least here, I don't know about over there, but here we've had flooded lakes for like the last 3 or 4 years. So there's just a lot of small fish in general. Just, they've had such good spawns and hatches. It's just real strong year class of fish year after year. Yeah, I think so too. That winter storm, I think that sent fish places they don't usually go, with lakes half frozen over. And then it just hasn't been hot. I mean, at least for Texas standards, man, it's been pretty cool. I mean, in all honesty, it's hot, but it's not like just crazy hot like it should be. And then lakes were flooded and they just got them drawn back down. So the lakes have been more turbid than usual. So I think that plays into it also. Slab, if you ever ride in a Bass Cat, you will be in love. But they're heavy boats though. Wouldn't want to pull it way off. Yeah, those heavy boats not a bad thing either though. But it's kind of like, you definitely want, after having the aluminum, I definitely would like a more heavy boat to where it stays put just a little better. Television pod, the winter storm pushed things late, but it could have corrected by now temp wise. It's more rain and fronts now. Yeah, I agree, man. The spawn and everything was late for me this year. I mean, I was catching spawning fish well into the end of May. And it's not out of the ordinary, but compared to years past, it's not how it should have been. Oh man, Bill, it's got to be getting pretty close though, huh, man? They got to be pretty close to getting it back down to normal.
I'm at super chat, guys.
Yep, definitely a mild summer.
Hugo is correcting me.
Yeah, if y'all, as always, if y'all want to donate, Cash App is there. Super chats as well. It all goes back into the channel, so I appreciate it. If y'all feel the need to. Thanks again, Hugo, by the way, for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, really has, Hugo. Mild summer, all things considered. Oh, Slab. It was nice to dream. Now I get my 96 model boat. Hey, man, if it goes, if that's my saying, if it floats and goes, that's all that matters, man. Paul Carr, what's going on, man? A1, man, I've seen some, I know of, I do know some people that are catching them from the bank. And to be honest, I'm sure if I really tried, I could go find some from the bank, but there's not a lot of places you can do that right now. I would say like ends of bridges, those first sets of pillars from each side with a slip cork and a minnow. That's, I'd say, your best bet. That's your best bet. Big Chad, I have a cockatiel and a Quaker.
Your favorite was the Quaker.
Nope. Oh, thanks, Hugo. Alpine Loop, been catching them under the big bridge on Palestine and the flooded timber just off it. Yeah, Palestine, I gotta get to Palestine. That's a good. That's a good lake. I need to do more fishing out that way. Uncle Bill, we had 5 inches of rain on the last 2 weeks on saturated ground. It's to pop up. Oh man, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it, Bill. 903, working on my 99 bass tracker protein. Man, I think for the console, I do side imaging, GPS, and down imaging, side imaging, and GPS is what I would do, man. Slap Buster. Oh, it goes great. Gets 2 miles per gallon downhill. There. Hey, man, them fish ain't going nowhere. If it takes you 2 hours to get there, or if it takes you 2 minutes, them fish are gonna still be there either way.
Aww, he has a 25-year-old cockatiel.
And Andy Chase, when Barfly's gonna start guiding. I don't know when he is officially starting it. I'll let him kind of do that. Oh man, I appreciate it, Caleb. I really appreciate that, man. Big Chat, my cockatiel is 25. We don't know how old this one is. He might be 25 for all we know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Alpine. I love the color of the fish over there too. They're so dark and so green. It's not like that here in a lot of the lakes I fish. There you go, Alpine. Nice, man. Hugo, you hear that, kid? Another solid 20 years with the bird. Yeah, these birds live a long time. 20 might be shorting it a while, too. It might be longer than that.
Well, the other one we have, Popeye, she'll last at least 30 more years.
Yeah, there's another bird at my in-laws, and she'll live an Amazon.
She's a yellow nape Amazon.
Yellow nape Amazon, and it'll live for a long time. Yeah, gotta have the side imaging. 93 SV is not bad either. I'm not sure what those prices on those are running now, but yeah, Mega's great. Yeah, if you can swing it, Mega's good. Yeah, man, that's like my truck. That's why I don't like taking my truck very many places, because it guzzles. It drinks that gas. Alpine, we go up to the big mineral arm of Texoma and crush them in the boat slips. Man, I used to do that back in the day, man. That all winter long in those boat slips, and even in the summer too for a while. It was just good fishing up there. I miss those days. Texoma's a good crappie lake. I think a lot of people don't know how good of a crappie lake it is. But it's big, so you gotta put your time in and do some homework for sure. Okay, yeah. So he might. Yeah, I know the Quaker's gonna live a long time.
And you're not happy about that.
I'm not happy. What?
That Ruby's gonna live forever.
I'm not happy about that. Me and that bird do not get along. It's Sylvia's bird, so I can't say anything. I have to deal with it. Hugo, I'm gonna head out, fam. Y'all be safe and tight lines. All right, man. You take it easy, and thanks for dropping in. Hope you have a great week, man. And get some fishing in. You gotta get all the fishing in you can before little man gets here. Oh yeah, there are alpine. Oh, Roger's back. What's up, man? Big Chad, I caught about 49-inch. Not one keeper crappie at Joe Pool today, and a 5-pound channel. Yeah, man, that's Joe Pool's MO for sure. Oh, thank you, Roger. Yeah, Big Chad. I mean, that's the MO. I'm not sure what part of the lake you're fishing, but if I was fishing out there right now, I would be away from the bridges as far as I can. I don't want to be anywhere near those bridges. Those bridges are usually covered up in little fish. Every now and then you'll find some good fish on them, but I'd be looking at the timber and brush piles on that lake. Seem to do better that way. Oh, nice, man. Oh, thanks, Caleb. You take it easy, man. Yeah, that's Joe. I mean, Joe Pool. It's not as bad as most make it out to be. I mean, I'll be honest. It's not a good lake. What I would consider a good lake, but there are some good fish in it. And I know this year it has not fished like it did last year. Last year I was on fish pretty good for a good chunk of the time in the like May to June. I think I stopped fishing at like mid to late June, just because those fish got real finicky and they really started giving me trouble. But so yeah, I don't know about that, but I know last year I caught some good fish off those brush piles on the main lake, but this year they just haven't been there. But again, I think that's just because the weather was completely different this year to last. Did they sing happy birthday already?
I might have spelled Kid Crappie wrong, babe.
What? On the...
Sorry.
I think the wife said she spelled Kid Crappie wrong.
Yes.
Alpine, I lived in Arlington when they opened that lake. Oh, nice. Yeah, Arlington's got some good fish in it. I've caught them pretty good in there, but it's just not one of my favorite lakes. Brush piles in the deep creeks, I can catch a bunch of good fish there, but this year has sucked. Yeah. I mean, that's been my experience this year too, man. It just has not been the same. Oh, David, take it easy, man. Thanks for dropping in. Man, I am, Slab. I am. I'm going to have to dock your pay, says Slab. Can't spell it right. Oh, thank you, Roger. It's funny you say that, man. I had cheesecake today. It's funny you say that. Thank you so much, buddy. Those Trillo cheesecakes are really good, too.
Good.
It did not last long. I'm not sure if Chris Asleep at the Reel is going live after me. He usually jumps on here before he goes live, but I have to check after, but well, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping things up. I just kind of wanted to touch base with y'all. Fish are still biting. The biggest issue I'm having, and I've mentioned it, is just the weather, just the wind and this and that. So I'm hoping that the weather will kind of straighten out and I'll be able to get back on, putting more content out there. But trying to be consistent as I can, but it's tough and it's kind of repetitive right now too. Just same thing over and over. And like I said, I got some stuff in the works. I'm just waiting on it to get finalized and figured out, and it's just gonna be, you know, going full blast and just. I'm really excited. I can't wait to start that. Pro Am, what's going on? Just getting on a horse, just getting him. Thanks for dropping in, man. Hope you're doing good. Big Chad, can't wait for good weather in Texas. You'll never fish. Yeah, that's true. With a kayak, though, man, it's tough. I have to be careful at the same time, you know. Thanks, Roger, man. I appreciate it. You stay safe over there. Safe travels back. Uncle Bill, yes, man, they are way down. And that's the case every summer for me. It's the same every summer. I do better, but I don't know. I feel like I have a different group of viewers than most. A lot of the people that I feel like, not everyone, but I feel like a big chunk of my views comes from the creek stuff in the winter. And I feel like a lot of that is just people trying to figure out where I'm at, if I'm being honest. They're trying to figure out where the bite's hot and where to go. So once that creek stuff kind of slows down and we transition to summer, my views just drop. I will say I'm doing a little better than I was last year, but definitely a big drop off. So it's not just you, Bill. It seems to be across the board from what I'm hearing, but you know, other channels, there's certain channels that are just gonna always do good, but it's definitely slowed down for me. Oh, thanks, Slab. You stay safe out that way too, man. Thanks for dropping in. Alpine, do some catch and cooks. That usually helps. Yeah, I did some catch and cooks last year, I think, and they just tanked for me. They just did not do anything. I think I need to go try them again at least this year and see. No, Bill, it's not just you. It seems to be pretty much across the board. Yeah, and see, Roger, that's what I think someone else had mentioned that to me, that people are just busy this time of year and stuff like that. But there's channels that just get views year round. So I don't know. I think that's why I go back to, it's just my majority of my views comes from that creek season. So when the creek season's over, people don't care. A lot of people, those people don't have boats. They don't have kayaks. They don't have ways to get out to the fish where the fish are at right now. So I think all my videos just, they don't really care because it doesn't apply to them. But when the creek, you know, the creek time comes around, you know, and I go out and find fish in the creek, then they can do that. So they try to figure out where I'm at and, you know, not to come off as conceited or nothing, but that's just what, I mean, that's why I have to be real careful about where I put, you know, what I do as far as putting stuff in the video for those creek seasons, because people are watching. People are watching. They want to know where those crappie are biting in those creeks.
What are you doing?
Big Chad, do a video review on your yak. Yeah, I do need to do that, Chad. I really do. That I need to do. I've been kind of slacking on that, but yep, Earl, like hawks. You got that right, man. On the Real Fishing, what's going on? Just saw you live, stopping in to say happy birthday. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's going to come, Roger. I don't feel it because I don't have many views. Oh, man, come on. You get views, man. I think it's kind of the same, man, just across the board. You know, that bank stuff just does better in general. Yep, Roger, that's what you have to do. Just keep posting. And that's what I do. You know, I try to make it to where, I mentioned it before, I try to fish. I don't want to fish for YouTube necessarily, but I want to fish and bring y'all along. So I don't want to dictate what I'm fishing, what I'm doing to get more views. So the summer thing is what I'm doing to catch fish. So that's just what I'm going to do. I'm not going to try anything crazy to try and get more views. It gets real complicated and gets, you know, you can be trying stuff that's real hard to do and it just gets real weird. So I just go fish the way I love fishing and the way that I'm the most productive, and I just bring y'all along with me. And then once the fall comes, everything will pick back up, I'm sure. I bet everyone wants to see you and Barfly on a boat talking smack and catching slabs. Oh, yeah. For sure, Roger. For sure, Fredo. Sorry. I was seeing Roger's post. Yes, buddy, just enjoy. Yep, that's what you do, Roger. Pro-Am, keep posting, man. You'll get there. I'm still trying. Hey, man, it's what do they say? It's a long race. You know, you got to just stay steady. You got to stay consistent. And that's all you can do. Everything else will take care of itself with time. So, DJ Pizza, what's going on? Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate that. Slapbuster, yep. Yes, be real. The rest falls into place. Yep, you got that right, man. All right, y'all. I'm going to jump off here. Thanks so much for stopping in. And thank you so much for all the happy birthdays. And, you know, that I really appreciate that. It's kind of funny how it just landed on a Monday. It's funny how that is. Just kind of meant to be, I guess. So y'all be sure to look at, you know, more content coming out. And like I said, I got some things in the works. Once that gets finalized, I will go, you know, announce it, and can't wait to bring it to y'all. Just got to get some loose ends tied up, but it's in the works for sure. So thanks for all the support. Chat, big chat, wish you, Barfly, Hook City D would do a tournament. I'd watch that. Yeah, man, Chad, I'll be honest. I'm just not into the tournament thing. I will say there's styles of tournaments that I would enter if they were around, like some of the bass ones, but just the normal bass style tournaments, they just don't interest me. I've done them a lot when I was younger, and I'm just kind of like, I don't really care for it. Oh, no worries, Pro-Am. Thanks so much, man. Take care, Uncle Bill. Take care, Fredo. Thanks again. Yes, Vicky, for sure. That's definitely something we gotta do for sure. Thanks so much, Vicky, for being here as well. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy. And thanks for all the support. And we'll catch you on the next one. Oh, Chad. Okay, yeah. No, I'd love to do that. My schedule is weird, so we definitely have to figure that out, but I would love to do that. I would love to do that, Big Chad. All right, y'all. Thanks so much again. We'll catch you in the next one. Y'all take it easy.